Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, baseball from the big city, the house that Ruth built. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the mid-century Groundbreakers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Andy Cooper. What's the word on him?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Mason Wynn leading things off and takes a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Alec Burleson stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Cooper, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
This lefty matchup thing's not going so well.
How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Wilson Contreras in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Just missed.
Outside.
Fastball for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive, puts it away for the out. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score. And we're back. And towing the slab in this one, Sonny Gray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch doesn't find the zone. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now Mickey Mantle. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. And that's down and away. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And here is Ted Williams. That one fouled off. Mantle leads off first with 1 away. Sonny Gray checks on the runner. Mantle back on a dive.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
And now here is Hank Aaron. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Hank needs just one more homer to pass Henry Aaron on the all-time list.
Incredible to think that 755 could have been passed once, let alone multiple times. What a remarkable career he's put together.
Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It's good hustle. And when talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit. Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Inside, ball 2. High fly ball out to left field. Nootbaar sizing this one up. Makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Nolan Arenado. Cooper back to work. And that's in the dirt. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen. Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Donovan goes 6'1", hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was born in Germany. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Allen pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two out, space is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. That one to first, and that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second, and he's out.
Yes, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the 2nd. Willie Mays digging in now. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another
One
breaking
ball,
ball.
one strike.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Pitch is in there. And the count 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And that is out of play. No score here in the 2nd. Outside, and that's ball 1. In the air, right field, and there's 2 down.
Batting 8, the 3rd baseman.
Dick Allen getting ready to hit. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now at the plate, Hannes Wagner.
No,
The
that's
shortstop
down.
takes the ball.
That's ball 2.
In the dirt, blocked. Allen off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, that pitch was
2 balls,
dotted.
1
So
strike.
much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Second baseman, Jackie.
So up next, Jackie Robinson. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. That's the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 2 full. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Walker.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
The wind of the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-1. That one's
That's a
upstairs. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's
No,
inside.
Inside.
And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one not close. And that's ball 3. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now up for St. Louis, Victor Scott. And that
Ball,
one
that's
just
inside.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Cooper winds and fires. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 out, space is empty. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Top of the third, no score. There's a high chopper and a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the dirt, and now 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone, really making him work out there.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Snap throw to first. Scott back in on a dive. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Very high with that one. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Scott, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first two pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Williams, batting with one down, takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Hank Aaron reached on an infield single his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. First
Inside,
pitch
ball
just
one.
misses. And there's a strike. And a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going.
The first baseman, number 4.
And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it
He's
himself
out.
to the bag, and that'll do it. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Alec Burleson. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And out of here. A solo shot. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here comes Wilson Contreras. Swings through that one for strike one.
Part of the order
0-1.
coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That one
Ball, that's
outside,
out.
and that's ball 1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 1-2. And he chases that one. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Arenado takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a foul straight back. Cooper delivers. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
One out, runner at second. Now here is Brendan Donovan. Popped out in foul ground first time through. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Arenado around third. And he boots it. He'll score easily. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
One out, runner at second. And the batter now, Lars Nootbaar. Swing and a foul straight back. That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Man at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Wow, what a pitch for the strikeout right there, Boog. He placed that screwball on the inside, and man, that thing moves a ton. That's a unique pitch. So tough to throw. You don't see many guys throwing that pitch, but if you can put it right there against same-side hitters, almost impossible to handle.
And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Late with the swing there.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Good job at damage control right there. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Willie Mays. Foul ball there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here's the catcher, Josh Gibson. He's 0 for 1. That one's in there. 0-1. Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Stays alive. Goes down looking. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's off the mark. 1-0. Line drive, caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
Next to hit, Honus Wagner. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In the air, left field. And that will end the inning. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. Herrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old, and he was born in Panama.
Counts 1-0.
First pitch, not close.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. Walked his first time. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Got him looking, and he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
So the lineup flips over. Now here is Mason Wynn. Foul ball.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's in the dirt. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Redbirds down quietly. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in is the speedy Jackie Robinson. Gray back to work. Out in front, rip foul.
You know, you hear about a lot of guys who are 2 or 3 sports stars in college. Jackie Robinson, a 4 sports star. He was a Division I standout in baseball, basketball, football, and track.
On the corner for a strike. And I think we can all be thankful that Jackie chose to pursue baseball. As great a football or basketball player as he might have been, it couldn't have matched his achievements on the diamond.
Still fun to imagine what Jackie could have done as a pro football player. He led the nation in punt return yardage 2 years in a row in college at UCLA, so we know he was explosive.
Whips it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mickey Mantle digs in now. He is struck out, and he is walked.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
1 down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's the left fielder, Ted Williams, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Scott sizes this one up. That is the inning. Top 6, and now the DH, Alec Burleson. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Martin Digo getting ready to go. Rogan getting loose as well. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andy Cooper gives way, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Martin Digo on to pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one clips the corner. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2.
Strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1 down, base is empty. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
And that's off the inside edge. Full count, 3 and 2. Digo winds and fires. And Wilson down on strikes.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Arenado up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Down the middle for a strike. And it's 1 and 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And that's in for a strike. 1 and 2.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Allen right there to make the grab. And that is that. Offense held in check there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. Cardinals out in front. 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. In the air, right side. And there's 1 down.
The first baseman, number 4,
Lou Gehrig now at the plate. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The Redbirds holding on to a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And the sweeper misses. That one ripped left field. Nootbaar going back. And that one is out of here. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Base is empty, one away. Stepping in, Willie Mays. And that's outside.
Nope.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And there's a ball. Gray, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find a zone.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. There goes Willie. And fouled off. Mays stands at first with 1 out. Pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez getting loose out there. Liberator warming up as well. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
So 2 down now, and here is Dick Allen. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sonny Gray will depart, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Ryan Fernandez gets the ball now.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
First and second, 2 outs. Honus Wagner will hit next. There's a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Warren Spahn.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Misses
Oh,
off the
that's off the
inside. Ball one.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
1-1.
Swings through that.
Gonna really need to hang in there with
One
that
ball,
front side
two
against
strikes.
this left-handed breaking ball.
On the ground to third. And they get the
Out.
leadoff hitter in the seventh. Now the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar, 1 for 2. And that's in the dirt. And that one is in the dirt. 2-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at first with one gone. Jordan Walker, the next to hit. Close,
Nope.
but called the
Ball
ball. And it's 1-0.
Ball 2.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And a count 2-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2 the count.
That's
I
off
got
the mark
3-2.
and a full count now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. In the air, right field. Hank makes the catch. And that is that. The Cards leave one. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. shortened to bunt and missed it. Going to count 1-2. Up the middle. Win. Whips it to first on the run.
Out.
Nicely done for the out.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Win. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Fernandez won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for
Jojo Romero into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ted Williams now at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ball one, no strikes. And another ball. Pitch misses. 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's in there.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Spawn back to work. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wynn digs in now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Now a check on him at second. Back safely. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Cards, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Man at second. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. The shortstop takes the ball.
Strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Williams has this one sized up and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in there as he tests the arm in left. One away on the flyout.
Up next to the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. He's already homered in this game. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that skips into dirt. Scott takes his lead at third with one away. Pitch
Ball
misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's outside. And 1-1. There's a strike. That one ripped. The run scores from third, and they lead by 2. Throw cut off to second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Cardinals lead it 3-1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and now Hank Aaron. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
One ball,
Action in
two
the St.
strikes.
Louis bullpen. Ryan Helsley, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Liberator, the power lefty, up as well. That one
2-2
way
down.
inside. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
The first baseman, number 4.
Digging in, Lou Gehrig. He's already homered here in this one. Romero, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. That one catches the zone, and that is strike one.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. JoJo Romero out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
New arm on the mound for the Cardinals, Matthew Liberator.
Matthew Liberator.
So now here's the DH, Willie Mays. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's outside.
That's a ball.
Yeah, the count even 1-1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
In the air, right side of the infield. Contreras nabs it, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bullet Rogan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
There's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 3.
Third base, Nolan Arenado.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1's the
This
count.
guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. That
2
one
balls,
missed.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Base is empty, one away here in the top of the ninth. And it's fouled away. That misses.
Nope, that's inside.
And that is ball one. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out on the drop, third strike, two gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Lars Nootbaar, the next to hit. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that is out of play. And 1-2. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that's in there for strike one. Rogan kicks and delivers. And that one missing low. Close, but called a ball. 2-1. On the ground, Allen. They get the force, and the inning is over. So one hit is all they get. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. St. Louis out in front, 3-1. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Josh Gibson stepping in now. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Helsley, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Foul ball still 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's down and away.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Dick Allen. Right through there for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Line drive. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So they're down to their final out. Honus Wagner will hit next. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Helsley is just 1 strike away. Oh, 0-2 now. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one the other way, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Now it's the second baseman, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. Fouled off left side. The tying run at the plate.
That's a ball.
That one in triple digits. In the dirt. Tying run at the plate. And it remains 2-2.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
2-2 now. And a good eye there.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mickey Mantle. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And that drops in for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
That one finds the zone. Now 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on, two outs. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
2-2 on the way. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Wagner flying around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Helsley departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Kyle Leahy.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And now, Ted Williams trying to deliver as the hero. First pitch misses. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. Out of here. Ball game. So he blasts one out the other way, and they walk it off for the win.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.